Hey guys, in today's lesson video, let's talk about how to create effortless speed and power. And the topic about today's lesson video is the same motion as when we're throwing a frisbee. So if you could grab a couple of frisbees or just feel like we're throwing a frisbee towards a target and make a couple of these throws, this motion is the same motion that you have to have in your golf swing, but notice when you do this motion, it's mostly your lead side dominant when you're actually throwing this frisbee. So it means that let's say from the backswing top position, we're not unwinding our trail side. So it's not my right shoulder and my right hip and my right knee doing the work. It's the rolls on my right side when I throw a frisbee. It's just to kind of just stay out of the way. And that's the same for the golf swing. But most hackers and people who lack speed and lack distance, it's their right side, their right shoulder, their right hip and their right knee trying to create power, because we're all right hand dominant for the most part for right-handed golfers. So they try to muscle through with the right side. Just like the frisbee throw, what you have to understand is that it's our left side shifting our weight into our left foot. We're stepping into the ground, and now we're pushing off of the ground while my left side releases towards the target. And that's the same exact move that we want in the golf swing. So one more time, it's not my right side doing the work, it's my right side just staying back and out of the way, and it's my left side stepping in and kicking off of the ground to throw this frisbee forward. So with the golf swing and with the golf club, let me explain how to get that into your system. So every golfer who lacks speed and distance is always the right side. The right knee comes forward, the right hip comes forward, the right shoulder comes forward. That leads to a little bit of an over-the-top motion at some point, and it just kills the speed. So the rules of our right side is to stay out of the way, but the first thing we have to discuss is the release pattern. So just like throwing a frisbee, we need this lead arm, lead forearm, lead hand supination in this fashion right here. So let's say, for example, if you really want to overdo it at first, left knuckles down towards the ground. And this is something I do for like my shoulder irons, like 8-iron and down. And then now let's say if I have to hit like a longer iron, like 5-iron, 4-iron, because I don't have enough loft on the face, if I really overdo this, it might not launch in the air. So maybe for like a longer iron, it's the same type of pattern with that supination, but you could have your left hand point back behind you, not towards the ground. But it's that same type of supinated pattern with my lead hand. So that's what you guys have to practice first. So what I'll try to do is that I will go top of my backswing position, just keep your body fairly quiet. From the top of your backswing, keep your right shoulder and your right hip and your right knee back and away. Don't move it forward. Just keep it back and out of the way, and learn how to add this supination release first into your system, and then we can work on the next step. So get that supination going, and then to take the next steps, we have to learn how to shift our weight forward, just like the frisbee throw, without our right side coming into the action and coming into play. So what that has to feel like is that after we go to the top of your backswing position, it should feel like your right foot is kicking back this way. And the number one key point here is that we don't have to literally move our foot back. It's just sliding back in that general direction, just centimeter by centimeter, just slowly, slowly, slowly while I shift my weight forward. And it's not a powerful move. It's just a slow motion move that goes into this general direction. And the key to creating power in the golf swing is to be lead side dominant. I want all my pressure to go into the left ball of my feet, and I want to push off of the ground with my left side, and I want my right side to just stay back and out of the way. And that's just going to create enough room for the golf club to come down in the right spot without my right side getting involved. So what you want to do is that when you go to the top of your backswing position, I want you guys to shift your weight into your lead side while your right foot slides back. And that's very, there's a lot of things going on. So a very easy way to do it is that go to the top of your backswing position with the golf club just in front of your chest. And while you're going to this position, the first move is that I want you guys to lift up your left foot and land in your left foot. And that's just doing a very simple drill to get all your weight into your lead side without thinking too much. So I want you to go unway and land into your left foot. Notice how my right shoulder is still higher than my left shoulder, and my right side is out of the way. So step number 2 is while I do that, I want my right foot to be pushing back this way. So it's gonna look something like this. And notice how it's not noticeable on camera, but I'm pushing my right foot back this way. So one more time, land and kick back. So now with the golf club, it's gonna look something like this. I want to go land and kick back, and then now from this position, my right foot's kicking back, all my weight's on my lead side. Now from this position, it's the same move as the frisbee throw. I want to learn how to kick up and off of the ground and away from the golf ball while I release this frisbee forward, and that's gonna be the same motion. So once you get into a position where your right side stays out of the way and you land in your left side, now from this position, the motion you have to learn is grab the golf club the other way around, just like a cane, and get your right foot out of the way, just like kind of like a lunge motion, or you could even get this off the air and off the ground. And then from this position, learn how to push off of the ground with your lead foot. That's step number 1. And then step number 2 is we have to learn how to push away from the golf ball. Away from the golf ball. We have to learn how to push away from the golf ball. So we have to go up and away, and you guys can even make a couple practice swings like that. Go away, get all your weight into your lead foot, and then push back and out the way. One more time, up and away from the golf ball. Up and away from the golf ball. And while we're doing all that action with my left side, my right foot is just gradually moving back this way, never moving forward. So what you guys have to learn is that top of your backswing position, land in your left side, right foot is kicking back and out the way. Now from this position, now while I kick back and away from the golf ball, I'm going to add the release as well. So while my body shifts forward, the golf club's falling down, my right side staying back and out the way, and now when I kick back and away, now that's when I'm throwing the Frisbee towards the target. That's what you guys want to feel. So it's going to look something like this. Top of your backswing position, keep your right side out of the way, and then release the golf club. So if you guys just follow these couple steps, and I guarantee you guys are going to get more accuracy and more distance and speed with every single shot. So if you guys like the lesson video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And for in-person or online lessons, I'll leave all the information in the description below. Thanks, guys.